Movie review number 1297 is Warfare. Warfare is a 2025 movie that is directed by Alice Dorman, who also directed movies like Men, Civil War, and Ex Machina, and Ray Mendoza, who is an actual veteran of the Iraq War, as this movie takes place during the Iraq War. So this movie has A24 Films and DNA Films. And I saw this movie on April 12th, 2025 at All Cinema in Eastgate, Ohio. Now, I thought it was a pretty good movie, but I'd like to warn you that this movie does detail actual sequences of war. This is an R-rated film, just like a lot of war movies. But just like some other war movies, like that I saw, like Saving Private Ryan, the battle scenes, the music, the setting, it definitely makes you think that you're actually in the battlefield, just like the other soldiers in the movie. I had a similar reaction to it when I saw Saving Private Ryan videos last year, but now I got that same reaction a little bit when watching Warfare. In a lot of other movies, it makes me think that I'm actually in the setting in the movie. So, this movie details the events of the Iraq War, where a surveillance mission goes wrong for a platoon of American Navy SEALs in insurgent territory in Iraq. So there's a platoon of American Navy SEALs who are on a surveillance mission, but it goes terribly wrong in insurgent territory. A boost on the ground story of modern warfare and brotherhood, told in real time and based on the memory of the people who have lived it. So yeah, this movie is based on memory. There are people that have collaborated with this film that have actually been in the Iraq War, like Ray Mendoza, who co-directed this film. So everything is based on memory. Wow, that's very rare nowadays. Now, there are there are some intense war scenes in the movie, but this movie is also about brotherhood and the bond between brothers, soldiers who have each other's backs, trying to defend their country from people who want to destroy it. Yeah, it's pretty good, but just be warned that it is very there are some scenes that might be a little hard to watch, very disturbing scenes. But I had no problem with it. But yeah, it's pretty good. So one other thing I liked about this movie is that it's modern warfare. Like this movie takes place during the Iraq War in the 2000s, I believe. I think it might be 2005, but I'm not completely sure. So it wasn't as long ago as other war movies. But yeah, it makes you think at sometimes in the movie that you're actually in the battlefield. Especially if you see it in the movie theater because of the setting, the music, the sound, the tensity at some scenes. Yeah, that's why I enjoyed it. I like seeing movies in theaters because sometimes it makes me feel that I'm actually in the setting in the movie. It's a little hard to explain, but I think you guys get it. So this movie has Joseph Quinn as Sam, Charles Melton as Jake, DeFaro Ruin Altai as Ray Mendoza. So he portrays Ray Mendoza in the movie. So Sam is a LPO. Jake is an assistant officer in charge. Ray Mendoza is a communicator. Will Porter portrays Eric, the officer in charge. Cosmo Jarvis portrays Elliot Newell, who is a corpsman slash red reed sniper. Kid Connor portrays Tommy, who is a gunner. Finn Bennett portrays John, who is a communicator. Taylor John Smith portrays Frank, a sniper. Michael Gandolfini portrays USMC Lieutenant McDonald, who is an officer in the Anglico and an FSO, Fire Support Officer. Aidan Bradley portrays USMC Sergeant Various, who is another member of Anglico. Noah Catalino portrays Brian O'Seary, a gunner. Evan Horseman portrays Brock, a sniper. Henry Saka portrays Aaron, who is a point man. Alice Brockdorf portrays Mikey, who is a point man slash gunner. Nathan Artia portrays Farrell. Danya Houston portrays Noor. And Aaron Deakins portrays Bob. Yeah, this was a really good movie. And kudos to the people who have brought this movie to life based on their own memories. Yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of Warfare. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.